Like and subscribe or you will never get a girlfriend. What's up guys, and welcome back to SkyDiverge. So today we will be taking a look at this guy who won't stop eating until his parents give him Fortnite. I honestly found this really interesting. Use code SkyDiverge in the item shop, but now let's jump right into it. So the person we will be taking a look at is named Casey, and he has a serious eating addiction. It got so bad that he quit his job, moved back into his parents' house, and the TV show TLC decided to feature him, and that is exactly what we will be looking at.
Sit. I would just eat until I'm dead, probably. A normal day for me is wake up around 12, figure out something I'm gonna eat.
Okay, so right at the start, we can tell Casey here doesn't even have any hope for himself, and even quoted that he's gonna eat until he's dead.
Eat immediately. TV, video games, bed. It's not a lot of activity. It's hot in Georgia, and all my clothing is restricting and tight, so I just sit in there naked.
That's a mood though, just chilling in your house while it's extremely hot outside, playing video games all day. I'm sure a lot of you do that also.
Kid, free as can be, and no one bothers me, door shut, we're good. I'm just safe, and video games are where I escape.
Not so bad if you ask me. He can play video games for however long he wants to, and nobody at all will bother him.
All right, I gotta go in the kitchen and get stuff. All right, I'll be right back. I'm accepted in all those virtual reality worlds and the gaming world.
So we're starting to see why he loves video games so much. It's because he's accepted there, and it's a place for him to escape from reality.
World I'm in. No one sees me. No one sees me. That is my outside. That is my world that I can be the Casey I want to be, but not be judged on my way.
Nobody can actually see him. Nobody can see his problems. Nobody can see how he lives. It is a huge distraction from his difficult life.
I never would have thought at 34 I'd be living with my father and I'd have no job, have no real money, and just be playing video games all day and eat.
So I guess due to his weight, he can't really leave the house, which means he has no job, which also means he has to live with his father so he can be financially supported.
I've always been a big kid. Out of high school, I was probably 300 something pounds. But then I got out of school, got a couple of jobs at a couple of restaurants. I ate at them.
So it looks like he didn't have this issue his whole life, as in when he was younger, but when he started getting older and working jobs, his weight started to rapidly increase. This could be due to the benefits employees get at fast food chains. For example, they will give you free meals during work and even discounts on all other purchases.
I was probably around 500 pounds then, and it was just getting too difficult to work, so I quit my job. My mom said, to live in this house, you have to have a job. So she kicked me out, and the only place I had left to go was my father's. So I went there.
It got to the point where he literally couldn't work anymore because he weighed too much, so he was forced to quit his job. And wow, I can't believe his own mother would kick him out of the house just because he ate a little too much food. Basically,
his one thing that made me happy was food. So we just ate like kings, but like in the worst way. Pizzas, chicken, Japanese food.
So it's not only Casey that has an eating problem, but his father also. He just has the worst of it. Casey does. However, it does seem pretty cool to bond with your dad in a way like eating, doing something that both of you love to do and can relate to with each other.
Oh my God, Nanners, where are you? Nanners, this isn't even a real game. Why are you not just pushing these people with me?
Casey, I got your food.
Oh, okay.
All right. They got the drinks. I don't know which one's tea. He'll tell me what to get him, and I come right back a lot of times in case that's too much food. But I'll get it for him and bring it to the house and put it right in front of him. He's my son. I love him. I love to make him happy.
I will admit, though, his father seems like a good man, letting his son do something that he loves to do, as in eating, even if it's bad for him in the end.
He's like an addict about food.
Well, I have bad news. You did not get your right order.
Are you kidding me?
No, you didn't, because if you ordered yourself a meal, it's on you.
Wow, so he actually was blaming his father for his weight, even though he had the same problem even before he moved back into his dad's house.
You know, he's 34 years old, and, you know, he ought to be taking responsibility more than what he's doing.
Hey, will you come get this out of here? This is not the only way. All right.
So we just learned that Casey is 34 years old. I really hope that he can get his life back on track.
That's good. Food is so much more a part of me than I want it to be. I mean, it's killing me, but like it's like a drug. You don't even know. I eat so much where I feel sick. Okay. But I don't mind overeating and just going and throwing up in the bathroom. No big deal. It's all coming back out. It didn't affect me. If I could just eat, not gain weight, would be fantastic.
So Casey loves eating so much that sometimes he overeats on purpose only to throw it up a little while later.
Do I want to be fat forever? No. I wish I wasn't in the situation that I'm in. So I bathe outside of this trough currently because I cannot physically bathe in a sit-down bathtub or stand-up shower area.
Wow, so in order to clean himself, he actually has to do it outside in a trough, which is a thing that animals like horses are supposed to drink water out of.
Oh, this is slippery. Because I'm a bigger guy with like folds and flaps, and I have to move around like almost like a pig in a way and wallow.
Man, that's really hard to watch, just how Casey is struggling over there. I really feel bad for him.
I have to lift up literal like pieces of skin. It's just a super difficult process. There's 2 times when I've been kind of stuck in the shower and I couldn't get up. I sat in there for like.
It gets old, and I get tired of it, and he should be more active, but he's not. He's just there.
I really feel bad for Casey's dad also, having to take care of his disabled son instead of being able to live the rest of his life as he wants to.
Whew. I love him to death. He's my son, and I feel obligated to wait on him. I shouldn't feel that way. I wished I didn't. I shouldn't, but I do.
Me and my dad's relationship is it's kind of touch and go. Like sometimes we'll have great moments together, and then recently in these past like years, there's a lot of like negativity and anger and frustration.
Well, yeah, dude, I would assume so. Your dad is obviously sick and tired of having to take care of a grown man, but he feels as if he has to.
But now I'm at a size to where I need him to help me do things that just no parent wants to be doing when you're in your 30s or whatever.
It must be pretty awkward for the person filming this now that I think about it, having to listen to them fight all day long.
Just pour it on my head.
On your head?
Yeah.
All right. Check it out, make sure.
Yeah, just pour it on my head.
All right,
slowly. And my back. Yeah.
I will admit though, it looks like they got the whole process down, from where he washes himself to how he manages to wash himself.
I need his help a little bit to clean myself. Wiping just my ass. Because, I mean, I can't reach everything on my back and I can't reach everything below me, so.
Okay, that was pretty funny. He sort of just roasted himself right there.
I've never had surgery, never been. Anesthesia is something I've never even thought about. All those things are foreign to me, and it's scary. Okay. All right.
Be careful on that hardwood floor when you go in there, because you might slip.
Wow, so it has never even crossed Casey's mind about getting surgery to fix his weight problem. I really hope someone brings this to his attention. It might be worth a try.